What's up guys, Jadde Rowe here, and a question I get asked a lot is, hey Jade, I'm thinking of making a move to Minnesota, or hey, I'm thinking of making a move within the state of Minnesota. What are some of the top suburbs that I should check out? Today, I'm gonna break 8 of those down. Let's go. Hey again guys, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, my name is Jade and I am a licensed realtor in the state of Minnesota. I grew up here, I know everything there is to know about living in Minneapolis, breathing in Minneapolis, all the surrounding suburbs. I love helping families move, relocate from other states to the Minneapolis area, or if you're already living in the area and want to go find another spot, I also love helping you as well. If you have any questions, reach out to me. My name, number, email will be on the screen, and I would love to connect with you. All right, so today we're going to be talking about some of the top suburbs just outside of Minneapolis. I have developed a list of what I believe to be the 8 best suburbs to at least check out. This is not the entire list. There's other awesome suburbs that are also not on this list, but I used kind of my own data, my own opinions, and also niche.com is a great website. I used their data as well to basically try to compile a list of some of the top suburbs that you should check out during your home search. So let's get into this now. Number 1 on our list is, of course, Edina. Edina is one of the most popular suburbs in the state by far, hands down, not a question. Average price point in this area is about $537,000. What makes Edina great is that it is a growing community, very strong home prices, obviously at $537,000. Lots of newer built homes that are really well constructed homes. It's also really close to the airport, so if you're wanting to or needing to travel for work, that's easy. And also it's only about a 15-20 minute drive to the downtown area. Really nice town. Also was ranked number 6 in the top public schools in Minnesota. So a super strong school district as well makes this suburb number 1 on our list for today. Number 2 on our list is going to be Wayzata. Wayzata is also a fantastic suburb. Very expensive though. That's the downer for this one right off the gate. The average price in this area is $637,000. Ranked number 1 for school districts in the state of Minnesota for public schools. Wayzata is fantastic. It's just north of Lake Minnetonka. Lots of newer just builds here, awesome restaurants. You can literally walk right down Lake Street and there's a coffee shop or restaurant on either side of you, also shopping centers. And then in the spring and summer months, it's great because you can literally look out over the Lake Minnetonka. That's just a very popular and high dollar lake. So fantastic suburb. My wife and I love going down to Wayzata, and we'll grab dinner somewhere and then we'll walk down Lake Street, maybe grab an ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. It's just a fantastic suburb, which is why it ranked number 2 on our list, but always ranks very high for a suburb in the Minnesota area. That's really just one of the top suburbs to live. Number 3 is going to be Minnetonka. Minnetonka is located just south of Wayzata, east of the lake, kind of right next to the lake on the east side of Lake Minnetonka. This suburb ranked number 9 for public school district. So really good school district, not as good as Edina or Wayzata. Average price point for this area is about $373,000. What makes Minnetonka great is, again, you have easy access to Lake Minnetonka if you want to get out on Lake Minnetonka. Also, it's a suburb that is pretty easily accessible to downtown as well. Probably about a 15-20 minute drive. You just hop on 394 and you're over there. Homes in this area a little bit older build, some really large homes where people have lived in these homes a long time. So what I generally see in Minnetonka is homes that aren't outrageously expensive. They're in an awesome area, obviously, but they haven't been updated because the families that live here never have moved on. So if you are wanting to buy a home there, you might be taking on a project that does require a little bit of updating. Number 4 on our list is Chaska. Chaska's average price point is $310,000 for a home. Their ranking for public schools in Minnesota is ranked 39, so a little bit lower on the public school ranking. 39 is not awful, but definitely is not high, like 1, 2, 3, not a top 10 school district. I love Chaska. Chaska is a southwest metro suburb. You're looking at about a 35 minute drive to downtown, looking at about a 20 to 25 minute drive to the airport. Why I like Chaska though is that you are kind of right on the border of being, more of an urban suburb and a rural suburb. You're kind of right on that border where you can get out to, kind of the outskirts of Minnesota if you want to, but also you're not way far out there where you're feeling really disconnected. It has a lot of development in Chaska. You have your shopping centers. You don't have to drive very far for Target or Walmart or anything like that. Also, what makes Chaska really cool is that kind of in that entire county of Carver County, you have Carver, you have Chaska, you have Chanhassen. There's a lot of hills, rolling hills in that area, which makes it just a super cool landscape to live in. The views can be really cool, especially during the fall when the leaves are changing. So great suburb, would highly recommend checking it out. I see a lot of awesome value here for homes, being that niche.com put their average price point at $310,000. I know what homes sell for there, and I know the demand that's going there. My personal opinion, this would be a really, really awesome suburb to check out if you're thinking of making a move. Number 5 on our list is Medina. Not Edina, but Medina. Our average price point in Medina is $611,000. Public school ranking was number 8. So really high, expensive area and a high public school area. Medina is great. This is just north of Wayzata. It's a west metro suburb. You're looking at about a 25-30 minute drive to downtown, looking at about a 30-35 minute drive to the airport, obviously depending on times and rush hour. Medina is great. Why I think Medina is special is Medina has a lot of newer development, newer construction homes, but homes that are already been built there, they all have land. They all have a lot larger lots. You're not gonna get these, homes that have 0.2 acres or 0.1 acres. A lot of these homes out here have an acre or half an acre or a few acres, 10 acres. So that keeps that price point high in Medina because yes, you have the communities where homes are stacked on top of each other, but a lot of homes in Medina have a lot of space and land, which again keeps that price point high. I myself love Medina. I would definitely consider living there myself. If I could afford it someday, it's a great suburb and an awesome spot to live. Number 6 on our list is Arden Hills. Arden Hills' average price point is $326,000, and niche.com put their public school ranking as number 22, which actually surprised me a little bit because Arden Hills is a northeast metro. So you got Minneapolis downtown here, and then you have kind of northeast from there, Arden Hills. So you're only about, maybe 15-20 minutes max from the downtown area. You do have a little bit longer commute to the airport, probably about a 30-35 minute drive to the airport. But Mounds View School District is the primary school district. Mounds View High School is the primary high school in the Arden Hills area. You also have another high school called Irondale, but Mounds View is a very popular school district. A lot of people in kind of that northeast metro area, they want to be in Mounds View School District if possible. I know a lot of people that have lived up there their entire life. I work with a few of them. They love that area. The part that I'll say about this kind of northeast area, especially Arden Hills, is it's kind of the same thing like Minnetonka. You do have super solid built homes that are a little bit older homes, but the families here have never moved out. They've never moved on. So a lot of these homes I see are very well built. They're very large, but some of them again have not been updated much. So that's something to consider if you're looking up in that area. Also, what I think is cool, I actually lived in Shoreview, which is a suburb just close to Arden Hills. What I think was cool when I lived up there was that it was kind of more of like a, I don't know, kind of a rural feel sometimes. Like a lot of the strip malls are a little bit older. You have a lot more trees and vegetation. It just doesn't feel like a newer built type of suburb where things are all just cleared out and clean. And it's not like it's not clean up there, but you know what I mean, where you can just tell like these are very new buildings. Up there, you can tell that's been very well established. You have large trees that have been grown around the roads and large trees that have been grown, you know, in parking lots and kind of around the buildings. So it is kind of a different feel there compared to Edina or, you know, Wayzata. So I would definitely check it out. It's a fantastic area. A lot of people love it up there. School district is great, and the homes can be awesome as well. Number 8 on our list is Mendota Heights. Mendota Heights' average price point is $419,000, and their public school district ranking was number 35. Mendota Heights is completely different from what we've kind of talked about so far. We've talked about kind of a suburb up on the northeast. We've talked about suburbs in the west. We've talked about suburbs on the southwest. Now we're talking about Mendota Heights, which is a southeast metro suburb. This is actually below St. Paul, which is Minneapolis's sister city kind of to the east, which we will talk about St. Paul in future videos. But Mendota Heights is a great spot. I know a lot of people that grew up there. Some of my friends grew up there. This is an awesome spot because you have really easy access to the airport. Again, you have easy access to St. Paul, and you have easy access to Minneapolis. You have kind of access to all of the major cities plus the airport, where if you live over in Wayzata or Medina or Plymouth, even where I live, going to St. Paul can be a heck of a commute. That could be a 40-minute commute or more, even with traffic. I only really have easy access to Minneapolis. I do not have easy access to St. Paul, but Mendota Heights does. Mendota Heights has a lot of new houses, but also mixed in with some older homes as well. Really solid built homes, some homes that have been really, really well maintained and updated, and also some homes similar to Minnetonka and Arden Hills, like I talked about, where the families have been there forever and they do not want to move. It's a great suburb that I've seen a lot of value in, and if I didn't have family on the West Metro, maybe I would even consider moving down there as well. So it just kind of really depends on your goals, but I would 100% check out Mendota Heights as well as a totally different suburb that's not anything of what we've talked about previously. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. Again, this is not an exhaustive list of all of the awesome suburbs. There's still other suburbs like Egan, like Lakeville, Prior Lake, Excelsior, Victoria, Shoreview, Blaine, Hopkins, St. Louis Park, and there's so many other awesome suburbs. I could make a huge list of them, but I do not have time to go over all of them. These are just some of the top ones that I see value in, that Niche really likes as well, that I just want to talk about, right? If you're thinking of making a move from a different city, from a different state, or thinking of making a move within the state, I definitely would recommend still driving around these towns. Take a whole weekend or take a few weekends, take a month to drive around the suburbs, get a feel for it, figure out where you're going to be working, figure out what you kind of want in a suburb, and then give me a call and let's chat about it. Let's chat about the homes. Let's go look at some homes. I would love to help you. Reach out to me anytime. My name, number, and email will be on the screen. And also, if you want to be the first to know about more videos that I release, I would really, really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. And if you have any more questions, just let me know. I appreciate your guys' time. I appreciate you tuning into the channel. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys on the next video.